I circling the block.
taking a walk.
Taking a walk. This is your favorite girl,
Don't you get my bedside though.
HHG. Oh, I ain't supposed to get your bad side. I'm sorry,
He
baby.
don't know how to do it, y'all.
Well, Felipe.
God bless his heart. Oh, flashlight can only come on when you reverse the camera. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, you too.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy, happy, happy.
It's a new day. It's evening time here. We getting our walk on. We walking in our Crocs. Just one lap. It took forever to get out the house to do this one, to do this walk. But we made it. We made it. Here we are. I just put my hair up. Excuse me. I'm exhausted from this walk. I ain't gonna lie.
She almost wanted to go back. I said, no, we can do this, baby. Let's cycle the block.
Yeah, he's forcing me to continue. The marathon continues around the block. It's really a quick walk. The breeze, shout out to the breeze, shout out to nature right now. The breeze is slapping real good. You feel that? So, we working, y'all. We really are. New content coming soon. Tomorrow we're gonna go visit the three brothers. Go get them a haircut. See about some clothes. And talk to their school. See what's going on at the school, child. There's a lot going on. You said something best. What did you say right before we got on live?
What did I
It
say?
takes something. You said something about God fearing. It takes God fearing. It takes a God fearing person.
It takes a God-fearing person to look after those kids like they are your own biological kids. Takes a God-fearing person.
I like that. You're so right. God fearing. Somebody that's not try to take advantage. Not try to put them in slavery. Cause y'all know that's real, right? When you ain't got nothing and you need something, people will try to take advantage of that and make you do anything, aka slavery. So you definitely have to be God fearing in order. Good evening.
So you want to do POS,
Right here?
Yes. So we're going to use that purple peanuts.
All right. Oh, thank you. We outside walking. Take a look. It's about to get dark. He's doing POS right now. Doing our walk. I wanted to walk, but you know how you want to do something and you don't feel like doing something? It's been that energy today. I literally had to force myself to wash clothes. Hi everyone, thank y'all. Oh, you make me feel good because I don't feel the best looking right now. But we got out here, we doing our walk. Takes about 10 minutes to do a walk. I feel so sad for you because I'm the only one and you, oh no, don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. We're used to it. And our people come in like a little later, like once you get to almost an hour, that's when people want to jump into your live. It's just how the algorithm go. We're at like 721 subscribers. We're trying to reach that 1K subscriber. So we pushing for it. We understand it's a process. We are in Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria. It's 6:53 p.m. Tuesday, April 9th. Is it the 9th? Yep, it's 6:53 p.m. So the sun is setting. I guess it already set. Yep, the sun is set, and we're making our round back home. It takes about 10 minutes to do this walk. Waiting on Chibu Chi. He's in a white shirt. Chibu Chi to get money. It's called POS. To get cash. It's like an ATM. So think of an ATM. He's doing POS. I forget what it stands for. But he's at the ATM trying to get some cash. Show my country. Yeah, this is my country. You got the solar lights. Got the dirt roads. Welcome to Nigeria. It's Nigeria. We're doing a walk. Fortunately, this is a more developed area, y'all. It's some undeveloped areas, but this is not undeveloped as it look. As you see, rock pals, they're doing work out here. We got running water. We have electricity. It comes and goes. We have a generator for when the light does go out. I'm getting sleepy. And I still gotta walk back home. Are you come to India? I never thought about coming to India, but I'm a U.S. citizen, so if I can come to India without a bunch of struggle, then I wouldn't mind. Yeah. Yeah. What part of India? Which part? It's always Indian people on the live. Shout out to India. Shout out to India. What part of India should we visit? We want to get access to everywhere. Are you like India? Do I like India? I like Indian people. I can't say that I like India because I've never been to India. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be like, oh, I like this place. I've never been. So when I come, I have an experience, then I'll be able to say that I like it. But I have worked with Indian people, went to college with Indian people. Indian people cool. You know, Indian people, what I really love about Indian people is their skin. Their skin can get darker than black people's skin. Because I'm black American. And the skin, it gets so dark and it be flawless. I be like, how do you do that? Why is your skin so dark? But y'all Indian folks, y'all got some African in y'all. Yup, don't deny it. Also black community. That's what's up. Guru Vignesh. Guru Vignesh. Wait, no, Chibuchi. Let me see. Alright, that goes something like. Ooh. I love when the wind blows. Y'all, it gets so hot in Nigeria. It gets hot, but lately it's been pretty cool. Yeah, it's been cool lately. Today was cool. The thing about motorcycle, the thing about, I'm so like to pronouncing my name. I'm so like to your. You Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci.
All right, there go Chibuchi. Chibuchi, say hello to the people.
Hey people, where have you all been? Are you come to India? Are you come to India? Are you like India? I'm also black. I'm so like to your pronunciation of my name. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Guru Vignesh. You're Indian, bro. That's cool.
Where we? Oh, going back and then just going.
Yes, go.
She's still open?
No, just go to knock, say hi. That's the nuts we had the other day. I haven't given her the money for it.
Oh, you haven't given her the money?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I said.
You got it on credit.
No, that part.
He said, how are you, bro?
How are you, bro? Bro, I did fine. Bro.
There go, bro.
All your thoughts are saying the people.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, this is the hard part, walking through this.
I told you can do it. Now I'm seeing yourself dance.
How much were those peanuts?
That one. 3.5.
3.5. Okay. We almost there. Excuse me for yawning. That is so rude.
Yes. Thank you, you're doing some good stuff. And is it good? And you know one thing with this work, the way you climb up, that's the way you climb down.
What?
So you gotta enjoy this part of coming down.
Yeah, I like coming down. It's not too
Yeah.
bad.
I like coming down, and it's not that stupid.
We outside doing our evening walk. African mans be having some nice bodies. He look like you from the back. Gotta get it.
Do you want me to come do this job?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I beg.
What's wrong with your teeth? You got something in your teeth? Y'all hear Chibuchi
I ain't do that.
complaining about good hard work.
Look,
I want to see how you carry it, even though I know how it
what
works.
is that for this?
No? Oh my gosh. Okay, 2 at a time. That's nice. Y'all, the way they carry those bricks.
Block is not easy.
Chibuchi say block is not heavy. Bike.
If you want to carry some carry.
They're using the block to build house. How is it not heavy?
Very easy. Do you think this house is strong? Maybe there's something on top.
I want look at these. I like these townhouses.
Like this type of houses.
Yeah, hopefully they're done before I go so we can check them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe we could have something like this in Lagos. Not in the area.
But I think Legos is a little overcrowded, baby.
Maybe depending on the side.
Why you want to go to Lagos so bad? You want to go live next to Burna Boy?
You go, baby. You go be exploring places over here. I ain't got places to be exploring. You go to Lagos, you go explore places.
Explore places.
Yeah. This is where I usually come travel the day.
I see.
And then people be trying their own in front of their gate. I'm like, people, you ain't got nothing.
What gate?
Baby,
Oh,
Rita
it's my
said
gate.
she come and buy clothes. Don't go on.
You talked to her?
I saw you when you were viewing her status.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get a shirt from Rita.
For who? For me?
For me. Me not buying you no shirts.
What am I going to guess for you that you're going to go with?
Child, ooh.
Sorry.
Walk is almost over. Bugs trying to fly in my mouth. That's why I ain't talking too much. The bugs are aggressive. The flying bugs. Okay? It's not a bunch of crawling bugs here. It's a lot of flying bugs. Like flies. And then the big flies. I hate the big flies. They buzz too hard. Ooh, this road has changed a bit. Good evening. Okay. Are we almost there?
You did it right.
Yeah, we did it. We made it back home, y'all.
You did it.
We made it back home. This is our home.
I'm going to try to move it.
Huh?
People, I'm chewing Pita Cola. Are you all going to come join me?
Pizza Cola. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Chi Chi be talking about.
So like this is going to be
I'm taking a shortcut like everybody else.
you love being shortcut.
Wow, literally sitting outside to cook. Ooh.
Sorry.
You think she feels some way towards us?
No, I told her that I'll bring it for her. So
No, I'm talking about Bobo's mom.
what's my business? I was happy. I hope
He ruthless. He is ruthless.
I hope that I'm mute.
Huh?
Before you telling the people my whole business.
Oh, you said what is that my business? Feels great, y'all. Look at that light. Shine bright like a diamond. Ooh, look at the sand.
since it's closed. We knock.
You want to knock? Hmm. Oh, they coming too.
It's me. I want to give your mom money.
Hi. Good evening.
I think it's free.
That's right.
You do have granite. Okay, since.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. All right. They say business closed. That's what I like about them. They don't work on Sunday. When business closed, business closed. But we always open to receive that moolah, baby. Period.
Hey, people. I'm sorry. How are you, bro?
We late.
I'm good, bro. How are you? I'm having a late night work with my baby. Look at her standing on the street of Nigeria. Nini, hi. Hi, Nini.
Nene.
Hi.
Okay, it's Nene who's coming to Nigeria.
Yeah, Nini's coming to Nigeria.
And then the other girl, I forget her name, but her boyfriend has an appointment to come, an interview
Oh,
for a visitor's visa.
oh, that's okay. When I come to Nigeria, we need to meet up. Oh my God, baby. She said, "Is she come to Nigeria?"
I know, I'm gonna be gone though, because she comes in June, I think.
Yeah.
Ask her dates again?
What date are you coming? What date are you coming? Yeah, we could meet up and hang out. What date are you coming now?
What month?
What state are you coming to? June. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone.
June. She's gonna be gone. April, May, June. 2 months after you gonna be gone. What state are you coming to? What state are you coming to? Coming to Abuja? Coming to Lagos? PH.
Yeah, she already told
Oh
us.
yeah. PHCD. Oh my God, it's getting dark now. This is it. This is why they call it. Look at, there's no light now. But they go bring the light now soon. But probably we'll keep in touch then and hang out. Yeah, I just applied for my visa. Okay, she just applied.
Oh, awesome. Let's take a quick
She just
breather.
applied.
That's it.
Just waiting to get it. You go get it. Believe. You are gonna get it. Okay, hey, Jason. Sticking this in. Why you even want me to record you for the people?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Look here. She's tired. Nigeria is stressing her. Yeah. And this is me. Nigeria is stressing us.
I need some cold water. I hope we got some.
I put the lessons.
Yeah, okay, just wait. Yeah, you're gonna get your visa. It's gonna come through in like a month. Oh, as long as it's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna be going. I actually leave next month. I leave in May. I have a graduation and carnival cruise to go on. We're like a drive away from Port Harcourt. I flew into Port Harcourt Airport. And I'll be flying out of Port Harcourt Airport. But you gonna have a good time. Yeah, because you remember she told us she's gonna be staying in the new GRA area? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, you'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend the summer in the States. And You know what? That's all she wrote for right now. Oh my gosh, it's a lot when you have a Nigerian lover. You gotta map out your whole year. I got some plans, but you know you don't want to always speak your plans because plans change. But we're working on it. We're gonna connect for sure one day. I want Chi Chi to come to the States. Yeah, come to the States. Life would be cool. They got them a girl up there.
Yeah, they got some cocoa bar.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I want to flash the light up there so bad, but
Where you go before you should go?
cause I'm nosy. Put the light on me. Give me your flashlight. Let me see what I look like. Give me your flashlight on me. It need to be. It need to be like this. There you go. Oh wow. Oh, this is too bright. Yeah, y'all. We just got done with our walk. We just did our walk. Look at Chi Chi. Chi Chi look black today.
Yeah.
And the sun wasn't that out today. Come close to the camera.
Stop you.
Okay. See when no, I'm trying to. You don't look that black when you get up close. Hey, don't be mad at me because you're black. I'm black and I'm proud.
I beg
This black Nigerian. Y'all, we done with the walk. We sitting right now because we stay on the third floor. See, he mad because he black. I'm black too. Shit. I'm tired, y'all. I'm stalling. We got to walk up to the third floor. So, it's best we get moving, right?
Yeah, you go continue. I'm gonna turn on the channel and you continue the live and, you know, tell the people in Cap more as you want to get.
Stop being a bully, Chief.
I ain't bullying
He's
no
a bully. He low-key bully. Ricky, look at Ricky. Ricky finally made it on one of our lives. Yes, it's nighttime. It's 7-11. Yep. Oh, I wish I had a 7-Eleven slushie right now. Yep, it's 7-Eleven right now. 7-11 p.m. We just got back from a walk. Mosquito, oh gosh, yes, get your malaria medication. Mosquitoes are bad. Bring your off spray. Bring your long sleeves. Yeah, mosquitoes are bad. I got bit up by mosquitoes. You know, we made some mistakes though, like leaving the door open. And what else? That was the big one, because you want the air to flow through, but you also let the mosquitoes flow through. So you gotta pick your poison. Hopefully you will be in the AC, so you ain't gotta worry about none of that. Oh, that Slim Jim from Franco. Yes, that Slim Jim. Ricky, I miss Franco's shop. You need to call and check on Franco. I hope he's doing okay. I think life is lifing for him right now. But it's good. I'll be back in the States next month. That's why I'm staying at a hotel because yeah. Yep, first time, and that's the difference. You're right, because first time I came to Nigeria, it was hotel. We didn't stay locally. We stayed locally, but in a hotel. And you ain't got to worry about that when you're in a hotel. Exactly. That's a good move, hotel. Remember? Like, I didn't get all bit up the first time. I didn't even get vaccines the first time I came here because we were staying in a hotel. Hey, Jessica. Oh, wow, 7 o'clock may be our better time. So we go live at 5:30 because it's like an hour before the sunset. But that's 12:30 in the States. So this time is looking better. Yeah, stay in that hotel, you won't get bit up. Yes. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, did you see the vlog with the boys? We're actually going to see them tomorrow and get them some haircuts. The sisters, too. Everybody has a shaved head in the family. Everybody. Get them a haircut. Get them some clothes. And, okay, watch out, I'm working. Yes. And then get them in school. Yeah, get them in school. Somebody wants to support them with going to school. I saw that video with the brother. It was awesome. Thanks for sharing them. 6 kids. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was, when we got there, we pulled up, all these kids started running up to us. I'm like, who are these kids? Who are these extra kids? We know the 3 brothers, but I'm like, who are these extra kids? All of them are her kids. Wait, Chi-Chi. He trying to leave me. He's a punk. And the mom is beautiful. I told her that too. She is beautiful. But the mom is not all there. Mom said she didn't go to school. You got your other phone? Can you use it for the stairs, please? The mom is, she's not all there. She said she told us that's our son. You know, we figure out the schooling. That's our son. I said, look, okay. That's how we rolling. And apparently they had help for school before, but the kids say we want to go to one school. One school. They don't want to be split up. Oh, this is the same video. All this is in the video. Yeah, we finally met the mom Sunday. The mom does all the talking in the video from yesterday, from last night. That was the first time meeting the mom. But the mom didn't go to school herself. The mom even said that mom said she's pregnant or was pregnant and she had to take it out. So y'all know, abortion. 6 kids. She wasn't trying to go for that lucky number 7. And you see where they live at in the video as well. It's half the size of a room. Oh, we said we're gonna get them pillows. Yeah. And we wanna get them some pillows. Yeah, we gotta get them some pillows. Yes, it does, Ricky. You remember we had that conversation on what make a video pop? You just never know. You can never guess. You can just do the best that you can. You just never know what makes a video pop. I know. I wish that video would pop so we can get a lot of support for the people, the family. But the support is still rolling in for the family. People want to put them in school. In that video, the kid with no shirt on, that's a girl. She walk around with no shirt on. Now, granted, she is flat-chested, but she's a girl. She should have a shirt on. Okay, we got lights. All right, we got light now. Yeah, the girl, she's 8 years old, and she needs some clothes on her body. She's flat-chested, but still, it's a girl. It's a girl. She can't be showing her goodies. So we're gonna go see about some clothes and see about some haircuts tomorrow. The girls in Africa, Nigeria, they cut their hair because they can't afford the maintenance. So instead of keeping up with hair like dreadlocks, this is annoying to keep up with too. I thought having dreadlocks would make life easier, but this shit is a pain. So instead of keeping up with hair, they just cut their hair. It makes sense. Imagine she has 3 girls. Imagine doing 3 girls' hair. And man, they got some energy. I mean, they did not stop touching me until we left. I gotta record a video on my phone as we're leaving. Even as we're leaving, the youngest one, 3 years old, you could probably lift her up with one hand. She's like touching me and hitting me. I'm like, okay, I'm about to go for real. I'm gone. I couldn't deal with so much energy at once. That's a lot of energy. You can't be saying to you can't always be saying to deal with that much energy. And she has a husband, but he be out there trying to find food. I can bring a few things when I coming so we can meet up and I'll give it to you guys. But I can't bring too much because I'm like, I know. Listen, I brought 2 extra bags. It cost me. They were trying to tell me, Lufthansa Airlines were trying to tell me it would cost me $250 per bag, but I think I end up paying like $180 or $150 per bag. I brought 3 extra bags when I came. But see, I came in January, so January to May. I stayed a long time here. But I brought 3 extra bags. It's crazy how the suitcase get heavy real quick. Don't bring too much clothes. That's my biggest thing, my biggest tip. Do not bring too much clothes. You ain't gonna be switching out clothes how you think you are. All your fashionista clothes, like you're not gonna want to stand out, because when you stand out, you become a target. Yeah, you want to bring you some nice clubbing outfits, but to stand out every day in the streets, it's gonna draw attention. But I don't know, you're gonna see. I don't think you can ever be 100% prepared going to any country. The people are not dumb. The people know an American when they see an American. So you already got 3 bags. You already got an extra bag, because I know most airlines allow you 2 check bags, a carry-on, and a personal bag. Okay, maybe your 3rd bag is your carry-on or something. But I have, it's so embarrassing. I had the 2 bands at the 2, I had 4. No, I paid 3 extra. I paid for 3 extra bags. I had 5 check bags. I paid for 3 extra. They allow you to have 2. I took 5 extra bags, and like a storage bin. You can bring a storage bin as a suitcase if you need to. Bring you a bottle of alcohol. You can bring a sealed bottle of alcohol in your check bag. Bring your favorite drink, because liquor over here is 3 times higher. If you want a shot of Patron, you cannot get that. They only sell shots of the cheap stuff. So if you say, for example, you drink Don Julio, you drink Patron, they may have it, but you got to buy a section to get that. That shit's like $400 a buck. You might as well bring your own bottle of alcohol inside your suitcase. Every time I go international, I bring my own liquor, because you can pack it in your suitcase. You just wrap it up really good. I brought 2 bottles of alcohol this time. It went fast. Now, Hennessy is something you can find in the liquor store here. For some reason, Hennessy is attracted to people of color. Maybe it's the color of the bottle of the liquor. But Hennessy is easy to find. But it's way more expensive. And it's expensive because that stuff is imported into Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? They don't produce it in Nigeria. It's not produced in Mexico and brought over the border. Mexico is in South America, North America, wherever you want to call it. So that stuff got to come on a big ship. It's imported. So when you import goods like that, you got to raise the price. And when the price is so elevated, I do not buy. I don't buy. But I remember asking them, we went to a bowling alley. And the bowling alley in Abuja, it had a bar. I wanted a shot. I'm like, I want a shot of that. It was a brand that they have in the States. The brand that I had before, it was like, no, we don't pour shots of that. You got to buy the whole bottle. So if you drink alcohol or if you drink wine, bring you a bottle of wine with you. And you should want to, even champagne. You done made it all the way to Nigeria. You want to celebrate with your man. You want to have it ready. You don't want to have to go search for it. And you don't want to have to spend money on it. If you can have it already ready, bring it. But don't worry about bringing the goods, because I know how it is. Suitcase be to the max. I gotta start working on packing my suitcases up. And this time I'm only bringing 2 bags back to America. The 2 bags they allow me to bring. I can't afford to bring extra bags back. So the bins I brought, I'm actually leaving them here. The bins were like $9 from Walmart, so it don't matter. Okay, you don't drink. That's good. And they got plenty of weed here. You can always find weed. Um, that's about it. If you like, if you like your snacks, bring your snacks. The most snacks they got are Pringles, Snickers, and that's it. I haven't eaten a snack in so long. I told Chibu Chi to go get me some potatoes, some white potatoes today. They say they call it Irish potatoes. I said, you know, I want some potatoes so I can slice up the potatoes and make me some French fries and give me a bottle of ketchup too. Because I want some French fries and ketchup. And I wish I could find me some mustard, because if I had some mustard, I would mix it up with some mayo, add a little honey to it, and make me some Chick-fil-A sauce. But I haven't seen any mustard yet. And at this point, I'm gonna just wait till I get back to the States to have that junk. That stuff is junk. When you be over here for so long, you realize how bad you eat in the States. Well, every time I get back to the States, I'm like, damn, us Americans are some big ass people. Americans are just huge for no reason. And I'm American, and I'm big too, and I'm like, damn. It's like when you get back. Okay, so I live in Miami, and when I come from out of Miami and I go back to South Carolina, I be like, damn, there's some big ass people in this world. And for what? It's for the poor quality food we eat in the States. We eat factory food. Yeah, popcorn. Yes, I love me some popcorn. Bring your popcorn. See, I like Chick-fil-A fresh. When I eat fast food, I gotta eat it fresh. I don't want no fast food from yesterday once I come there. Guru, you ever been to the States? The food in the States is pure junk. Unless you cooking it yourself. And I have learned that being here. And that's why Americans are big. We eat a lot of processed food. I haven't eaten a lot of processed food since I've been here. We finally had Pringles for the first time, 2 days ago on Sunday? No, yesterday. We had Pringles, and let me tell you why it's no good, because we had Pringles, it was on Monday. Today is only Tuesday. Was it yesterday? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just came from my walk, Leslie. This is the sweat done set in my skin from that evening walk. Dang it, what happened? What was I saying? Yeah, we had a can of Pringles, sour cream and onion on Monday. They're already gone. And I was eating them, and I couldn't stop eating them. And I was like, the flavor is getting stuck on my tongue. And Chibu Chi, we're down to the bottom. You know how you get to the bottom of the can of Pringles, and the chips are starting to crumble? It was getting to that. And Chibu Chi was like, you know, I haven't ate none yet. I said, okay, you can have the rest of these. He ate the rest. He was like, ooh, these are good. I see why you ate them all. And I said, I bet they have flavor enhancer in it. I went to the can, looking at all the ingredients. That's exactly what was sticking to our tongue. They add flavor enhancer to the chips. Because I'm like, these are better than the chips and the Pringles in the state. And it's because the flavor enhancer ingredient, that chemical, that's what keeps you running back, and you can't just eat one. You gotta eat the whole can because of that flavor enhancer. which causes addiction. And it's so good that you end up eating the whole can. That's what happened to our can of Pringles. And that's the only can of Pringles we had since I've been here. And back at home, I don't even eat Pringles. But he brought that. I didn't even request for him to bring that from the grocery store. He brought that by surprise. I was like, okay, you got Pringles and you got the sour cream and onion flavor. You got to be careful these days. These producers don't care about. No, they don't, Lindsay. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. They do not care. Flavor enhancer. I had brought it one time. And that's best. And you know, Nigeria is teaching me that. If y'all saw the video that we posted about giving the 3 brothers the food, we went to the market and did all that shopping. And the market is just fresh produce, you know, straight from the farm to the market to sell. And you know what? When you eat apples, you eat oranges, you eat fresh food, it actually fills you up. I saw these purposely put plastic in there. Oh gosh. Producers put plastic. I believe that. Oh my God. Why would you want to put plastic in food? And I know they do certain, maybe to make it last longer. You know, that's one of the biggest thing about these ingredients they use. Oh, they want it to last longer on the shelf. Okay, it's called MSG. I was looking for that. That right here. Now, I'm sure they have documentaries on this ingredient. MSG. If you got this in your kitchen, be careful. Because, yeah, it does make your food a little bit better. But that stuff is no good, y'all. This stuff make you a big bag. Because you're going to want to keep eating a lot of the food. Yeah, like Chinese food. The Chinese are definitely known to have this accent, this MSG in their foods. So that was a special ingredient in the can of Pringles. And I knew something was wrong. I was like, man, this is tasting too good. It's like the flavor just stuck on my tongue. And after we ate those Pringles, I had to go brush my teeth. Because it was on my tongue and it was making my mind say, oh, I want some more, I want some more. And that's no good. And that's why we have so many health issues. Yes, you gotta be mindful, right? You gotta have a strong mind over all this food stuff. Food is not life. You gotta be mindful, like Lindsay said. You gotta just be mindful. You can eat whatever, but you gotta do it in moderation. And the more and more I travel internationally, I learn that when I can't get to my favorite snacks. Honestly, I don't have a favorite snack. My favorite, if I would have to say I had a favorite snack, it would be an Oreo cookie. After watching your video in the market, I called my boyfriend immediately and told him that he needed to take me to the market today after I get there. Oh, what did he say to that? Because Chibuchi refused to take me to the market. And I get why. He's so, everybody's going to be looking at you. Oh, you can't have your camera out. But the people actually liked it. Most of the people liked the camera. Yeah, people are going to look. But that was my first time at the market when we went shopping for the kids. I never went to the market until then. I used to ask him, can I go? Can I go? He wouldn't take me. And I get why. We done been extorted. We haven't even put that video out. We got extorted out here. And I think I'm the target. You know, I'm not the physical target, but I'm the visual target. Oh, this young brother, this young Nigerian is with an American woman. You know, they're trying to pounce on that opportunity, which we ain't got no money over here. We really don't. We really don't have no money over here. I'm going back to work this summer, y'all. But healthy food tastes is really, if you, yeah, exactly. And that's what it is here. It's like, oh my gosh, you put all these ingredients together and you get so much natural good flavor. And Chibu Chi has been my chef. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do without him for these few months in the summer. Cause that was my personal chef. I cooked one time, like for real, cooked one time, and that was yesterday. I made some grits, some fish, and some eggs. He didn't like the grits. He got on my nerves when he said that. So I haven't been cooking for myself all year long. And he uses fresh ingredients to make the most simplest things taste so good. And I'm simply amazed by that. And it's sad, right? I live in America and I haven't eaten good food. He said he would go to the market and I could stay. Yeah, exactly. He would go to the market and you go stay at the hotel. Hopefully he lets you go, but he has a good point. Nene, I don't know what you look like, but if you look different, you can become a target. You know what I'm saying? They will kidnap you and put you on ransom. They will take him and make him pay a bunch of money. And that, it don't feel good when that happens. That has happened each time I've been to Nigeria. It's not the local people, it's the corrupt police officers. And it's like, what can you do? And what you can do is sit in the house like I've been doing all these months. But see, I like being safe and sound. I like being in the house. I lived in Lagos for a short while. Okay. So I never been to Lagos yet. I'm gonna go next time I come. I have a family member that have experienced stuff in Nigeria. You just gotta be street smart. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Where's my umbrella? I think this was the Target. We got, Chibu Chi literally got kidnapped on January 31st of this year. Here it go. And we was just walking. We just came from yeah, I actually got it on video too. I just haven't put the video out. It's of course it don't feel good, right? But it does something to your spirit when you talk about being kidnapped, being extorted. It's just a bad feeling. So we were walking in the street. We had just came from a restaurant. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I was walking with this umbrella. See? It's a really, really small umbrella. It's for one person. Little Chi. I'm just walking. You know, this is for, it's called a parasol. It's to block the sun. And women, they walk with umbrellas around here, so it's not uncommon. Can I get some water? I go Chi Chi. I'm telling them about how you got kidnapped. Y'all, they literally forced them in the van.
Then they kidnapped.
I'm talking about a van with no license plate.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. I think I told you this before. That's why when he say stay at the hotel and let him go to the market, you gotta just choose your battles because you never know when it's gonna happen. It happened to us in Abuja. It happened to us right here in Owerri. You just never know. Baby, I don't like to drink out the bottle. I need a cup. Yeah, and I was luckily enough, I got a little piece of it on my phone. Whew. Thank you. Let's trade. You need some?
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. So when we do hit the streets, we go with our good friend Peter. Now, when you're from certain tribes, you got certain little symbols in your car, you're good to go. What happened when they took me, they left me on the street. It was crazy. I felt like I was having an outer body experience. It's like me. I felt like I was left on the streets in China, and that's how foreign I felt. I felt so foreign. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? They pulled off. They stopped, and he told me go to fire station. Go to fire station. And of course, I don't know what that is. Luckily enough, it was a bunch of pedestrians around. It was like, what did he do? I was I was like nothing. We were just walking. We were literally walking from a restaurant back to our road to take a taxi to get back home. That's it. We had our leftover food in our hand and everything. We didn't commit no crime. They took him. They drove off with him, and they extorted him for money. They want money, 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 money. That's all they want. They want money. And they had two other young boys in the back seat. I'm trying to get Chibu Chi to tell his story, but he don't want to, and I get it because it's very traumatizing. That's the word. It's traumatizing. They had two other boys in the back seat. Chibu Chi said one of the boys were crying, and it's like, if you don't have nobody to give you no money to get out of the situation, I don't know how it plays out. Because luckily, both times this has happened to us, Peter, that's why I said our good friend Peter, he's Nigerian. He was able to bail us out, send us the money to get out of trouble. They had on police uniform, but we don't know for sure. You can't trust the police. It's like how certain people don't trust the police in the States because they feel like they're gonna get killed by the police. Now you can't trust the police in Nigeria because you don't know if they're gonna extort you. So it's different levels of trust. They had on police uniform, they had guns, but their vehicle did not have a license plate tag. Deep down, we feel like they are connected to the police. And long story short, the policemen don't get paid well enough, and the military personnel don't get paid at all. So when you don't get paid, you're gonna take your power and you're gonna abuse it, and you're gonna take from the people. Now, when I'm gone from Nigeria, they're gonna still be doing this. They're not looking for you, Nene. They're looking for any opportunity. If you go on TikTok, a lot of young Africans talk about it. Oh, we fighting back the police this year. We're tired of getting extorted. One of our friends here, the manager of where we live at, he done been extorted before. The target is the young black man. So they target their own people too. Yeah. To that question, so I need to bring extra money for extortion. Yes, you do. You need to have money for extortion. You need to have money for your escape plan. Like, I have $500 tucked to this day, and that's for my escape. Whatever you do, don't touch your safety plan money until you're out of here. Yeah, I would bring extra money for extortion. But this doesn't just happen in Nigeria. This happens everywhere. A lot of places, they'll price gouge you. So they'll up the price on something. You know, I've been to China, and my Chinese friend, he said, if you want to buy something, you tell me and I'll buy it. Because if you try to buy it, they're going to up the price. They're going to price gouge you. So it happens everywhere. It's the, I don't know if you call it the benefit or it is the curse of being American. They think we got money out the yin yang. But back to our fundraiser, $2 does mean a lot in Naira, Nigerian money. So they kind of have a point. Like Chibu Chi working in Nigeria, me working in America, I'm gonna make more money than him regardless. Automatically, I'm making more money than him. And It's different economies, different parts of the world, different lifestyles. So it makes sense when you lay it all out on the table. Now, is it right? It's absolutely not right. It's not right. Being extorted, being kidnapped is traumatizing. And Nene, you don't want to be the one to get extorted or kidnapped. So every time especially in the beginning, when I got here in January, I would complain like, I'm stuck in the house, I'm stuck in the house. And everybody would tell me, oh, he's trying to protect you. Other Nigerian men, it was like, oh, he's just trying to protect you. And they're right. Because when we did go out, January 31st, 2025, we had a good old time. We took pictures, we ate food, we walking back home. And that's when we got kidnapped and extorted. He got kidnapped, I got left on the street. And luckily, these fine Nigerian brothers, and I say they were fine. There's some fine men out here. They picked me up. He was driving like a Lexus SUV, and he took me to the fire station, which was the police station. I'm thinking we should have the highest security every time we go out. Yeah, you can pay like $20 to have some security. He's in the other room. Giddy, go, redneck. He's around. Yeah, that's what's best. Like when they picked me up from the airport, they had security with them. And thank God we had security, because driving from Port Harcourt to Owerri, it took like 2 hours, and it was nighttime. I lost count how many police stops we came through. We came through so many police stops, it didn't make no sense, and everybody wanted money. But when you got that security guard in your presence, you got that security guard in your vehicle, you good. And Nene, I hope your man, he should know this, because that's his responsibility. Yeah. Your safety should be his responsibility all day long. He should know the Nigerian streets. Yeah, he should know. I don't know when this was, but Chibu Chi, he ran out to do a store run, and he witnessed a guy. They tried to take in a guy, and they literally kidnapped these young guys. They tried to take him. He was getting into a taxi. And they tried to pull him from the taxi and put him in the police car, and he ran for it. He ended up falling and scraping himself up, but he did get away. So Chibu Chi witnessed all of this. Like, these guys are out here running for their lives just not to get extorted. Because, Mr. Police Officer, if you don't have the money, I definitely don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. He said he would pay some officers once I get there. Okay, so he know what's up. And it's crazy. That's how Nigeria works. You can pay for anything. You can pay to stay safe. You pay for your freedom. But it's not, I gotta reiterate, it's not just Nigeria. It's everywhere. It's in the States. You have to pay for freedom. I went on a tour bus ride in D.C., Washington, D.C., and it was one of those rides, those double-decker bus. You could sit up top on the outside. You could sit down low on the inside. And they gave you headphones, because as you're riding through D.C., it's stopping by all the memorial places, all the notable places, right? It's stopping, and you put in your earphones, and it's telling you about the building. And the lady, the narrator, it was a lady voice, and she said, freedom is not free. And it's so true. Even in the States, freedom is not free. No. Ask Wesley Snipes. Ask Martha Stewart. You don't pay those taxes, your ass is going to jail. So you gotta pay to stay safe. You do. It is what it is. But on a positive note, because we always got to end on a positive note, you're going to have so much more fun in Nigeria than... It's going to be more fun over the BS. Yes, the BS may occur, but you're going to have such a good time. It's going to outweigh the BS. For sure. For sure. And I think with social media, Africans, Nigerians are becoming more open to cell phone use and social media. They know everybody's on their phone. They know if I'm coming across the world, I'm going to take my phone out and I'm going to record a little bit. Now, I'm not going to be all up in your face, but I'm going to do a little bit of recording. I didn't come this far just to come back home to be telling stories. I need my pictures. I need my proof. You don't go through this visa hell. You don't go through 24 hours of flying in the air, airport transfers, the stress of traveling. Traveling is stressful. I didn't come all this way not to have my phone out to be taking pictures. Okay, so all this, oh, why are you recording me? Are you recording me? No, I told Chibuchi next time somebody asks that, I'm going to say, are you looking at my camera? Okay. I'm not recording you. You're looking at my camera. A police officer, the same day we got extorted, a police officer, he literally hops out the van and is like, she's recording. She's on her phone. She's taking video. And I lied. I was. He caught me red-handed. But I wouldn't go tell the truth. I said, I'm on FaceTime with my mom. And luckily the guys, this is outside the police station, I had already built some rapport with the other officers right there. It was like, oh, she's good, she's good, she's good. And that's how I got away with that. But there's no law in Nigeria that you can't have your phone out. There's no law. But then again, Nigeria don't follow no laws. But I love Nigeria. I love Nigeria. For real. If I was like retired and I was getting a consistent check every month, I would live here full time. Yeah. Well, in Africa, maybe a different part of Africa, maybe South Africa or somewhere. I would live in a cheaper country if I had that retirement check coming in every month. Because you can live real good. You don't need a bunch of money to be in Nigeria. But if you got it, you can live like a queen and a king. You really can. Yes, be excited about it. You coming in June. I never came in the summertime. But it's going to be a good time. You know, it's going to be a good time. It's just always a good time when you're able to be with your significant other. And hopefully you at a hotel that has a restaurant. You're going to have everything right there. And a pool. And all you need to do is hit the club up or go to Pleasure Park one time, eat out a couple times. And that's all you need. Then the rest of the time should be with your man. You know, it's not really much happening. Now, Easter's coming up. I really want to see how the people dress up and go to church. I think they do that here. I think Easter is a big holiday, like how it is in the States. So we go see. I haven't been to church since I've been here. God forgive me. And I brought church clothes. That's embarrassing. And that's what I mean. You do not need all those clothes. And I brought all these clothes. and haven't stepped foot in a church yet. And that's Chibu Chief fault. I haven't been to a church yet. Hold on. Trying to call Chi Chi. I don't like to yell on the phone. Yes, I made sure I had a restaurant so I won't have to leave when it. Okay, period. Exactly. I gotta get the name of the hotel we stayed at in Port Harcourt, but it was nice. And our hotel was actually a hangout spot. So people, local fine brothers would come and hang out and sit by the pool, order food, order drinks. I don't know what that man meant. The only downside to the hotel life was that every day they was coming knocking to make up the bed. Now they did it every day too. The service was A1. I mean, of course you could tell them you good. Ooh. Oh, another tip. If you're gonna give them tips, wait to the end. Now, I kind of do it a little strategically. I find like one person I do. For one, Chibuchi always handles this, but I feel like, dang, I gotta tip these people. I was gonna say just tip at the end because you know the story. If you give a mouse a cookie, it's gonna keep coming back. If you're gonna tip the housekeepers, I would do it at the end. I would do it at the end. Doing it throughout the trip is gonna be like unnecessary. Like they're gonna start bothering you, and not in a aggressive way, but just being too invasive. And you gonna be trying to relax and enjoy your man, and so that's my suggestion. Yeah, you're gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome time in Nigeria. Awesome time. Hotel got AC. Hotel got light. Our hotel was fairly new. One time, I think maybe one time the light went out. It like went out in a flash, and they got it right back up. So you're gonna have consistent everything in a hotel. But that's all she wrote today. We're going to go see the three brothers tomorrow and go get them a haircut. Oh, and the sisters. The sisters need a haircut too. Give everybody a haircut. I asked Shibuchi how much a haircut for the kids. He said, oh, probably like 500 naira. 500 naira is like half of 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira is like 60 cents. So if it's 500 naira, that's like 30 cents for a haircut. Ridiculous. Cheap. And we're still using some of the funds that were donated. So shout out to everybody that donated to the three brothers and his three sisters and his mama and his daddy. What makes me excited for them is that like every night or every day they're not hungry, you know what I'm saying? They're not starving. They're not walking place to place looking for food. And when we went to their house on Sunday, we started to walk back home. Y'all, them kids live far. They live far. I'm like, how did they find us? That was a miracle, for real. It was really a miracle. It was God's plan. I don't know how they walked so far. They walked so far. because this is how I noticed how far they were. Now we're driving. I give it a good shit. Excuse my language. Driving from our complex to the top of the road is a good okay, it's a good 10-minute walk. Yeah, we're talking about walking. These kids are walking. It's a good 10-minute walk. So when we left their house Sunday night, we started to walk. And it's so funny because once we hit the main road, so a main road and a side road is called a junction. We hit the main junction and a taxi was waiting. But the taxi was too filled up. I was like, nah, we good. So we started walking. And I'm like, okay, we ain't there yet. Feet starting to hurt, okay. All these taxis riding by, I thought about stopping that one. Finally, a taxi flew by. Chi waved it down. He stopped, pulled over to the side. It was empty. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. We got into that taxi. We rode for like 3 minutes. I said, oh my God, we were about to be walking for this distance. Now, driving 3 minutes, walking 3 minutes is not the same. So it would have been like another 10 minutes of walking. We already been walking for 10 minutes. Long story short, the kids live a long way from us. In total, I'll give it about 2 miles walking. And that's from like junction to junction. Then you got to go a little bit inside of the neighborhood to get to us. So when we met those boys, that was the grace of God. That was a blessing. Because I don't know how their little bodies walked that far. I don't know how many people they asked for food. But the day they asked us, we was able to give it. We opened it up to the world. Shout out to everybody who has donated from the States from the UK. Those are the 2 countries I know people donated from. Thank y'all so much. Now they got food. So back to what I was saying is I'm so happy that that family can wake up every day and have something to drink, have something to eat. You know how you be like, I'm hungry, I'm starving. And that's because you haven't cooked nothing or you haven't gone to your favorite restaurant. Like you got the means to eat, but you haven't made it happen. Well, these people, they didn't even have the means to eat. And in the video, Munachi, the oldest brother, he said that he had dreamed that somebody gave them a bag of rice. Imagine dreaming about a bag of rice. I'm from South Carolina. We didn't eat rice like that growing up. Now I went to Miami, we eat rice every day. Caribbean people, African people, they eat a lot of rice. So, shit, I guess Asian people too. Oh my gosh, people eat a lot of rice is my whole point. People eat a lot of rice, so imagine dreaming that somebody gave you a bag of rice. And I know he ain't lying because when we pulled up to his house, it was me, Chibuchi, and the little boy, the oldest, Munachi, the taxi driver. We pulled up, we had all the food in the taxi, and his 3 sisters were walking out the gate. The 3 sisters walking out the gate, the oldest sister, no shirt on. So you see the kid in the video with no shirt on, that's a girl. She has on no shirt. They about to hit the streets. And he calls her name. Her name's Divine. He said, Divine, bag of rice. Like, he's super excited for this bag of rice. And y'all, the bag of rice is so big. It's so heavy. Like, I couldn't even lift it up. Chibuchi lifted up. A bag of rice. So shout out to y'all. Y'all made their dreams came true. That bag of rice was 87,000 naira. Now, I can't do my translator right now because I'm on live. But 87.5 naira. So 87,500 naira. I think last time me and Chibuchi talked about it, it's about $60. That bag of rice was about $60. So, God bless them. They over there eating good now. We're gonna go see them tomorrow. I would like to bring them some more water, like drinking water, and some more juice. Cause y'all know kids like to drink juice. Good afternoon and evening, everyone. I'm gonna need him to dream about some winning lottery. No, you's a damn fool. That part for real though. I wish he could and give it to me. Then we all be eating rice 24/7. Lottery number. I don't believe in the lottery. That's why I can't win. The lottery is. I'm not gonna get into the lottery. The lottery is like going to Disney World. It's all fabricated. And they just keep taking your money. I went to Disney World in November. Disney World is so expensive. It's so much walking. I think I wasted more money. But I did have a good time, but I still wasted more money than I should have. That is hilarious. I'm gonna need him to dream about some winning lottery numbers. And he may be like one of those people that dream of stuff that can call the future like that can predict. I'm telling you. They need something. He need to go to school though. He's too smart. He's too smart. He need to go to school and make something of himself. The mom talking about, I find a school. That's my son. Okay. Let him be my son, because if he's my son, I'm gonna raise him to be very successful. When he gets successful, she could be like, "That's my son." I'm like, "You right. You pushed him out, but you told me on video. It's on YouTube now. That's my son. We all witnessed that." But you gotta raise these kids to be successful. You gotta have a vision for them. You let these kids raise themselves in the streets, that's what you go get. You go get a street person. And a street person is not a good person. I will, yes. Yeah, we're gonna find out about the school fees tomorrow. That's another thing. Mom's talking about finding the school. Mom, we're thinking that's sending them back to the same school they come from, Mom. I think her stress is she owed the people some money. I think she owed them some money. And so we're gonna talk to them and be like, what's up with this family? Like, how much money they owe you? How much does it cost each term for the kids to come here? What do they need? Uniform, textbooks, iPad. I mean, what do they need? How much does it cost? I want the total breakdown. So that's why I was like, we gotta go to the school. I can't talk to the mom. The mom, she's well spoken, but she's not all the way there. She do a lot of twitching when she's talking. She got down. Excuse me for the laugh. She got down on her knees a couple times, just thanking God, thanking us. I don't think I can get what I need from her. And for her not to have gone to school, she is intelligent. But why you got 6 kids and ain't nobody going to school? But then again, I can't judge, because if the choice is to eat or pay school fees, it will be to eat. So I can't really say. But I really want to just talk to the school to get accurate numbers, accurate information. Not saying that she don't know or she's not telling the truth. I just want to hear, because when it comes to the school, I want to be able to receive the donation and send it directly to the school. I don't want to have to send it to the mom and then she pay the school. No, that's too many tunnels. I want to be able to it go directly to the school. And so tomorrow, okay, Limitless KD, right? I'm very interested in sponsoring one. Okay, thank you. You are definitely a blessing. And one thing the kids said for sure, they said one school. The kids are very attached. They love each other. Y'all, they live in a box. I mean, you can literally stand in the middle and touch both walls. So like this room right here, it's half the size of this room. Like you gotta cut this room in half. Like if they could have a room this size, that would be awesome. But no, they're in a room half this size. So we're gonna go see them in the morning, get a haircut, find some clothes. Everybody is the size of a toothpick. Every time I picked up one of the kids, I'm thinking I'm about to break them. Like you could slice my arm into threes and I'll still have enough meat from all. They so small. And they're smart. The oldest sister said, "You're an American." I was like, yeah. Like she made me realize that yes, I am American. You're right. But she caught me off guard with that. And I didn't have my camera going then. That was the first time meeting the oldest sister. But she's so beautiful. And she's smart too. She just walk around with no shirt on. But she said, you're American. You talk like an American. I was like, wow. I'm so country. I don't think I'm gonna ever get the Nigerian accent. You know? And that's one thing. I always wanted to have a different accent, but it's the South in me. The South ain't gonna let me lose that Southern accent. No. Chibuchi was supposed to be teaching me the language. That didn't really happen. But I don't go nowhere. That's the thing. I don't really go anywhere. He's trying to not let me go to the go get the haircuts tomorrow, but I said I'm going. The girl is 8 years old. You know? So it's 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. She had them babies back to back. She said, I had all these babies right here in this house. Child. I was like, what house? Because that's not a house, that's a box. With all respect. Chibuchi's already thinking about how we can get them a bigger place. He was like, a bigger place would be like $300 for the whole year. They need that. Because we were doing an interview inside the house. And I was like, come on, we come outside. It got hot so quick. Couldn't imagine giving birth at a home. Yeah, she said she gave birth to all them kids. And she said the last two, she did it by herself. The husband was away. So she pushed the babies out by herself in her home. That's some shit. That's something. Excuse my ignorance, but you don't have to cut the umbilical cord. I don't know. I never gave birth. I never seen birth happen. Like she didn't have to. Does the umbilical cord become detached when the baby is pushed out? How does that work? I know she ain't lying. That's why we want to get them some new pillows, because what I saw on the floor, it looked done and dusted. So I don't know. They're a very high energy family. They got some good energy. I give them that. I like them. I don't know how we end up crossing paths, but I'm glad we did. I'm glad y'all came through. There's a afterbirth push after. There's an afterbirth push out after delivery. Okay. Oh, so something comes out after you had a baby. Okay. She's strong for that. She's strong for that. And she said that she was pregnant just recently, but she had to take. She said, "I hope God forgive me," but she said it's too much going on for me to bring another one in the world. It's the placenta, which is attached to the umbilical cord. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. So when I leave here, Chibuchi will keep us updated during the summer. But I told Chi, whatever, when it comes to school, we just got to keep it organized and communicate with the school. Because the kids should be going to school. And she said that the property they live at is family owned. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But you know what? Family don't look out like that anymore. For real, for real. Just even thinking about my own family, like they came through for sure with this fundraiser, but for an example, I'm trying to put together a family reunion this summer. Can't get nobody to cooperate. So by the end of April, I'm gonna make up my mind if I'm gonna still try to make it happen or not. Cause I'm not about to stress myself. If nobody wants to have a family reunion, then I can't do it by myself. You know, family is just people. Now I believe in family and all that good stuff, but I also believe that you can build family outside of your biological family members. Family members don't just mean blood. Because I had to make a lot of different families living in Miami by myself, being a social worker. You meet so many people, people become family. I'm thirsty. Oh, I got my juice. That's how our family is bougie. They don't want to even help with anything, but man. See, if you wouldn't have said bougie, I would have been like, oh, we must be in the same family. But my family in Carolina, they ain't bougie. But they definitely don't want to participate in the family reunion. So I'm like, forget it. And we're going to keep it simple. Go to the park, cook, blah, blah, blah. I'm about to give up on it. The few of us that put it together will be working like you was like. See, at least you got a few. I had a little team, but they done fizzled out. And you know what? All you need is people to call certain company, just call and get information. It's all about gathering information. I'm like, how hard is that? Once we get the information, we can know how much we got to charge everybody for the family reunion. Ninjas don't want to work together, so it's okay. Because I got a lot of biker events I'm going to do this summer. So I ain't going to have time. I think I done made up my mind. I'm gonna let the family reunion be. I miss the older generation of people, like the people born in the 1930s and stuff like that. Like my grandma, my mom's mom, she has passed on now, but her side of the family, they used to have the best family reunions ever. The best. That's what I learned about a family reunion. They used to have like the family reunion that was on Poetic Justice when Tupac, Janet Jackson, everybody in the mail truck, they smelled that barbecue and they followed the scent and they ended up at a family reunion. They used to have family reunions like that. I ain't seen one since. Yeah, they don't want to work together and it's sad. And it's like, it's exhausting trying to make everybody see the light. You know, you can't help nobody till they're ready. That's one thing I learned about recovery. If they're not ready, then you gotta let go. You gotta let go. So I'm gonna let go. One thing we did get together, and I put it together. I put together a cruise that I'm going on next month. But I got that together because my little sister's graduating from college and we're leaving on Mother's Day. So, you know, I kind of sold it as graduation, Mother's Day, cruise. And we were able to get some of the family members to go. All women though, no men. And that's the thing about my families. We don't have a bunch of men in the family. I think that's part of the problem too. Not a bunch of men. No men. Honestly, no men. The most men we have are children. No men, a bunch of addiction, and a bunch of mental illness. Now that's a recipe for disaster. And that's why I stay away. Now, I love them. I love them folk, but that's about it. God bless those people. I ain't talking bad, you know. It is what it is. But that's why I be in places like Nigeria where I don't know nobody but my man. I feel like I'm at total peace sometimes. Like I got less than 1 month and we already talking about, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss you. And I am. I'm gonna miss Chibuchi. Because he's like my real family. Now, I got my mama and my daddy, but Chibuchi is that's my ride or die. He do it all for me. That's the sucky part about dating a Nigerian. They can't get to the States so easily. So, if you plan on dating a Nigerian, you feel like you love him, you're going to marry him, you might as well get the process started because this is a process. It is a process, unfortunately. Hopefully Donald Trump changes it. Now, that's a dream. That's a dream I want Medici to dream. Dream that Donald Trump releases the restrictions, the time frames, the everything on African immigrants. Okay, reduce the restrictions. If it happens, I'm gonna bring the three brothers to America and take them to Disney World. I would love for Africa to get a Disney World, but honestly, it don't have to be called Disney World. It can be called Wakanda Land. Oh my gosh, y'all, we should all come together and build a place called Wakanda Land. So it's like, think of Disney World, but with Wakanda characters. Hi, she is her. Thank you again. I gotta make you poster again. Thank you for the second donation. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we're gonna go see the kids and take them to get a haircut and get them some clothing items. And then talk to the school and see what's going on with the school, how much money do this family owe you, and what does it take to get them back in school. Because mama said, they up to my neck, the school is up to my neck. And I think she means she needs to pay off that debt to the school. We need some more Wakanda land. I know, right? What if it's already in the making? I gotta look it up. But instead of Disney World, because forget Disney World, I was more of a Nickelodeon kid anyways. But we need a big amusement park in Africa, and we can call it Wakanda land. It will take a lot of money, a lot of investment. It's not impossible though. Nothing's impossible. I'm a dreamer, that's for sure. But instead of having to, because I always think, like, what if I want to bring some kids to America and that's a process. We're already in Africa where there's so much land, so many people to put in the labor. Just put it in Africa. Put it in Africa. And I'm not even sure the kids can get Disney World on the TV over here. I mean, Disney Channel. And Disney is just overrated and over expensive. We need something different. I'm done with Disney World. Every time I'm in Florida, I'm like, oh, I want to go to Disney World, but shit. Nah. It's too much walking in Disney World. It's too expensive in Disney World. It's just too much. But I think the kids in Africa, they need a Wakanda land. They need some African superheroes. They need a theme park. I'm talking about, and one thing I do appreciate about Disney World, Universal Studios, they have rides for all sizes of people. It's not like the Carnival Fair where you got to worry about, can I fit on this ride? Is this ride going to break down? They actually have good rides at the Disneyland parks and Disney World and Universal Studios. So, we go see. I'm gonna throw it in ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT says. Hey ChatGPT, create me a plan to build a theme park in Africa. But you know, sometimes it's the last thing, and I'm gonna get off this live. This is why I don't like, and that's exactly what I thought about. I thought about Akon, but I don't like putting too much in ChatGPT because ChatGPT is collecting information. There are Africans like Akon, Michael Blackson, who have significant investments, contributing to their homeland. You reach out to them, like-minded. Okay, that's so true. I think it's a phenomenal idea. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look, you're activating me. You're making me want to go after this idea. And the thing about big ideas, you got to start small. So, like, I'm teeny when it comes to making this happen. But, like you say, you connect with the right people. Now, Akon is in some heat. I don't know if he's still in this heat, but y'all know he tried to make a city in his country called Akon City. And he collected money from people. And he didn't build the city. I think I saw a few interviews, him explaining what happened. But he said he got too excited. He announced the plan too soon. When really he was just in the idea phase. Like how I am right now. He's just in the idea phase. And he started to collect money. And people wanted to see the payoff of their investment. And people really put into it. And he said, I guess it's not going to happen. They put like one little small sign out there. You can like Google this, Akon City, and the country he's from. It starts with an S. But it didn't happen. He told all the people he'll pay the people back their money. He still haven't paid the people back their money. It's sad because that would have been awesome. I think he wanted the city to be too futuristic. He wanted to be like this Uber city. It looked it like a fantasy. It looked it like something out of space. When really you could have had an Akon City and you could have kept it simple. Black on everything. You could have kept it modern. But he wanted it to be like SpaceX modern. He wanted it to be like top notch. Like his blueprint for the city, it's just too futuristic. And for something like that, I think you need a bunch of money. So I saw a few interviews where he said he spoke too soon. He started collecting money too soon. And I still like Akon. I don't think he a con. They called a man a con. Last month, I really went into detail about Akon City, and I think he just spoke too soon. I don't think his intentions was to take money from people. He just spoke too soon. And then he did it during 2020, which was COVID. And COVID threw the time track off. He could have started smaller and built exactly. Yep. And he started during COVID, and then COVID pushed everything back. And I don't think he ever got back on his feet. That deal was really good. It was. Right. He should have started smaller. Because any city in Africa with good roads is a good city. That's all he needed. He could have just started right there. Akon City could have been the city with the best roads. So simple. Like I said, if I ever come into some capital and I want to have my own business, not ever come. When I get that capital, I'm going to have some business where I build some roads. Like high quality roads, some good electricity. Because we have electricity here, but it goes off and on. You know, they need some good power grids out here. I need a team of women because, you know, the issue with Nigeria, they allow the man to run everything. And the man, if you look at the rich Nigerians, they are some fat belly men. They fat belly. They just greedy. They so greedy. And it's some rich ass Nigerians out here. They richer than me. I'm talking about, I'm not even rich. I don't know why I said that. they are rich. Like they're driving things I couldn't imagine that I'll be driving. But I think that Nigeria needs to change up the leadership. Right now, a lot of states are protesting. Luckily, I'm not in those areas. But they need young people and they need some women into these positions. Because all this old thinking, all this corrupted thinking it's not making the country better. And then you got like artists like Akon. I've seen Akon say, oh, black people need to go invest in Africa. Like if you go invest in Africa, you'll be rich. You'll have money forever. It's possible, but it still needs to be like some policy changes. It still needs to be changed. It's a lot. I got my ideas. I be trying to write them down. I write them down, not try. I do write them down. It's just about that moolah. You need that moolah. Unfortunately. And sometimes when you start things, you can't expect to make a profit right away. You gotta go into things with a good heart, like Chibuchi said about the kids. Cause we went for a walk earlier, right when we started this live, and he said it's gonna take a God-fearing person to really support this family, the three brothers. And that's so true because in the video, during the interview, was talking to the mom, she mentioned, and she was just kind of all over the place. I didn't catch everything. The kids were there. It was just a lot going on. But she mentioned how some big people tried to help her before. And she said the kids wouldn't go. They wouldn't go. They didn't want to leave me. That's what she said. The kids didn't want to leave her. And as soon as she started talking about that, the kids started saying, one school, one school. So my theory, and I'm going to find out more, is that this help came in. Maybe the Peace Corps, maybe somebody white. Somebody came in and tried to maybe send the kids off in different directions. Because, you know, they got all girls schools. They got boarding schools. The little girl was mentioning something about a boarding school. I don't know the history, y'all. But apparently somebody helped before and they was trying to separate them. And the kids were like, nah, we want to go to one school. They want to be together. But that's how they roll. What is that? Look at Chibuchi. You lying. Oh my God. Oh. It's a pizza. Chi-Chi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all, I asked for pizza earlier today. So I don't go out to the store. I don't go buy my own food. And I told Chi I want pizza. And he came back with rice. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, don't worry, I'm going to get you pizza soon. I wasn't expecting this soon. Wow, and it has cheese on it. I've been asking about cheese. I've been looking for you. You went to go get this pizza? Oh, thank you, honey. Yes, look at the pizza, y'all. Where did you get it from?
I got it from a different kitchen.
Thank you. You ready to eat it?
You ready to eat it?
Yes, I was on live talking about everything under the sun. Y'all, Chibuchi brought me pizza. It's copyrighted by Marvel, which is expected, but I am not sure what that means for Marvel. Okay, Wakanda Land.
You want to test it,
Okay,
baby?
look at you. I appreciate the research, Marvel, which is yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do more. Let me screenshot this. Thank you. Chi-Chi went and brought me a pizza. That was really sweet of you. You ready to eat it? You take the first bite.
Okay. First bite. First bite.
It's good. That's a lot of different meats on it. They definitely put that cheese on it.
How do you like to do chicken and meat?
You said chicken and meat? Yeah, taste the chicken. Was that sausage or something? That's a sweet sausage. Wow. Thank you, honey. She is her is on the live. We was talking about investing in the land over here in Nigeria. And she was giving me some tips. You gotta eat pizza while it's hot. I ain't too hungry now. Thank you, baby. This is a good surprise. Pizza. Okay, it ain't too bad. I'm eating pizza in Nigeria.
Nigeria pizza.
Right, Nigeria pizza. Yes, he sure enough is. She said Chibuchi gonna be his queen.
You couldn't get a still free though.
Ain't it? I ain't missing no meals. I appreciate it, baby. I've been asking for Domino's. They do have Domino's here. But